Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of Oxygen Not Included here in the One Duplicant Challenge. In the previous episode we finished hollowing out the planetoid and today I would like to get myself organized, including power and sorting out the items. Preferably I would like to get things started with a whole bunch of solar panels. We should have enough light here. Let's see, that's not the light button, right there. 19,000 lux. Probably a little bit less than on the main planetoid. Let's check that. Yeah, 24,000 here at the moment and 21 here. So it's a little bit less than the main planetoid, but still usable. So I think what we already can get started with is the power wire that is gonna stretch all the way down the ladder. Come on, all the way down. And it's also gonna go all across here where we're gonna set up the solar panels. I might put them up at a later date, but right now I don't believe we're gonna utilize all the space. Another something I would like to do, maybe here in the upper portion. Yeah, let's probably just do it here, but I would like to see a couple of batteries. We can take some jumbo batteries and I'm just gonna set up like 10 or so. There, that's 10 standing on a normal block. And we can also already hook them up with the wire. We're also gonna need access to a whole bunch of metals, mainly just to build the auto sweepers. I wanna gather up all the materials that are laying on the floor at the moment. So if we get 1,000 kilograms of any sort of refined metal and then 1,000 kilograms of glass, we should be fine when it comes to power to move the items. I'm now gonna close this off and let the liquid solidify. We might have to go back in order to free the beta hive later on. Actually, thinking about it, we should free it right now by just removing all the tiles that we don't need. It is now actually safe to go in since all the bees died. There we go, that's much more like it. This is now going to solidify quite quickly and we can close it off. You know, what I enjoyed the most about this series is the gradual increase in skill my duplicant has. And it really helps in keeping it fresh for me, because every time I build something, it also means that I'm increasing my skills. And the next build then is just going to be so much quicker. I mean, just look at how quick I'm taking the ladders. Once I exchange this with plastic ladders, it's going to be even quicker. And at some point, to be honest, we might not even need those transit tubes. Okay, here we go. Batteries are in place. I'm just finishing the wire. And I think another thing we can do is already set up the dispensers. Let's use some iron ore. I believe that should be close. And I would like to see all my materials in this single tile easily accessible. And then maybe we'll add another one here for the ice. I would like to collect the ice somewhere else, maybe where it doesn't melt. So we first make it drop down here and then we drop it even further into the ice biome. And to be honest, another thing I would like to do is actually collect all of the chlorine that is currently sitting everywhere. Like if we set this to priority 6, I should be spending some time picking up the bleach stone. Come on, show me that you're a big boy. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It's worth it to keep that. I don't want to be dependent on actually producing it. I'm gonna be sneaking and collecting all the bleach stone here at the bottom of the ladder while picking up everything. Oh crap, now I went upstairs, so I have to drop it. Wait, at the right time, which I don't think that was it. Okay, I picked it all up. Nice. Great, now that means all the bleach stone from this world has been collected, 1.5 tons. I'm gonna be glad that this hasn't evaporated all. And so that means we can go back to building cables. Actually, we won't be needing those last 3. Now let's see, with the auto sweeper we can go up to this point. That means we're gonna need another one right there. How much distance is that? That's exactly 10 tiles between each of the dispensers. Actually, I just noticed I need to go down. Let's build them out of gold amalgam instead. There we go. Now that is gonna go much faster with it available on the same level. And I think I'm already gonna hand collect everything we can see right there. Sweep only everything and make this... No, actually we don't need to make this a higher priority. And this should go fairly quickly. I'm gonna open up a little hole here so I have oxygen to do that job. And let's also kill this guy. Yeah. Go out of the way. Oh, this is now dropping down. I did not notice, but that's fine. Okay, now I feel pretty good about this. I would say tonight I'm gonna head back home, then send over the materials, maybe cook a little something. So we're just gonna be spending this last cycle on the second planetoid, and I'm gonna spend that by actually cleaning up the border here. There we go. It's time to head back home, otherwise we don't have the time anymore. I wanna equip an Atmos suit here. No, equip that. There we go, and now use the teleporter. We're gonna head back home. Good stuff. And of course, first of all, we are collecting some more sleet wheat. We also once again accumulated way more bristleberries. That means I'm gonna go in for another cooking session. Let's actually get that skill in, grilling. And other than that, I just need to make sure I'm sending over enough glass. So maybe we should do that right away. I'm gonna allow for manual use, manufactured materials, and then we want to fill this up with 1,000 kilograms of glass and then maybe another 1,000 kilograms after that, just to have enough. We're also going to be sending over about 5 tons of plastic, I would say. There we go. The big cooking spree has begun. I'm going to be right back once we're ready to send over more materials in order to organize the second planetoid properly. And will you look at that, we just gained a cooking point. Very nice. Alrighty, I spent a couple of cycles on the main planetoid here, mainly crafting materials, cooking up some berry sludge. We still have a lot of chill in this biome, but at some point we will have to move the metal refinery. I already used the conveyor loader to ship over a lot of refined copper, about 3 tons or so of plastics, and a whole lot more berry sludge. The only thing I still want to add is a little bit of steel. We might want to do that right now. So we're going to add some steel, allow manual use. And of course I also brought the glass, even enough for 10 solar panels. And now I just want to see some steel shipped over, please. That's good. Another 500 kilograms. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Let's check this out. On the other side, we got 1,500 kilograms. That would be enough for an aqua tuner already, but I want to get even more than that. Okay, now I actually brought all the steel we currently have in this world. That is good. Before the cycle ends, I'm gonna move over to the other planetoid again. Actually, let's do it right now. There it is, ready to teleport. Let's freaking do this. We have 144,000 kilocalories of berry sludge. That means we should be able to survive for a very long time. Oh no, I just noticed I don't yet have access to the ladders. That is quite disappointing. What does it take? A plastic ladder, just the general research. I think I might want to... Oh no. I totally should have researched that beforehand. Could we possibly add those stations here and just research it right here? Though we would also have to unlock advanced research. Yeah, let's freaking do that. And then in order to get the power, we are gonna add those solar panels. And I'm gonna do as many as I can. Wonderful. There is my first solar panel already going for it, so my batteries can charge up. And that also means everything should have power. Great, so we can do the research. There it is, doing the research, and I think we're still good with our skills. Yes, indeed. What am I missing? Ah, the mechatronics engineering, yes. Whoa, we're already done with the novice research that was still in the same cycle, and now we're ripping the blue supercomputer. Oh, we're actually done with the research. I do not want to do the next one. The next one I can do at home again. But now we actually got access to plastic tiles. Very good. And plastic ladders. Oh, this is gonna be one of the best upgrades considering our athletic skill. And here we are already doing it. I'm gonna be thankful considering how many times I'm gonna be going up and down. But considering the boost of the plastic ladders, we should be pretty darn quick. Maybe even as quick as the transit tubes. Also, to make my life a little bit easier in terms of morale, I'm actually now gonna make a bedroom and a proper great hall. Gonna be moving my mess table over here. We need a decorative item and, let me see. Probably a water cooler that we're gonna disable. And then a flower pot. And probably this size is gonna do, probably, yeah, look at that. And we're gonna be adding some doors here and some doors right there. In the next cycle, we're gonna replace the cot and whoa. Do that after sleeping, actually. And let's see, we can have a body bot seat, for instance. Should be a good temperature range for it. And the water cooler, I'm just gonna keep in for the bonus, but we are gonna disable it as we don't have much water. Maybe I'm gonna regret having drained it in the future. It is definitely a possibility. And there it is, the seed planted. Let's now do the bed before it is too late. Wait, actually the flower pot might not count as a decorative item, I'm not sure. Let's go with a bunch of crown moldings instead, and then maybe we want to set up a ceiling light for this. Actually not yet. I don't want to get too cozy just yet. However, we definitely want to add the comfy bed. No, it is still a mess hall. Wait, maybe I shouldn't have disabled this before actually filling it up. Now it is full, we can disable it, right? It should be a great, no, it's still a mess hall. How about we give you a pedestal then? And we display a warm sweater, which is fitting because I've been having a cold the entire time I've been on this planetoid. But check out the speed of the ladder. Woo! It's like a fire pole. We now sleep in a bedroom. That means we should be able to assign a couple more skills without worrying too much. Okay then, it's finally time to set up the auto sweepers. We want to go ahead and sweep everything. Let's do it right there. Next one goes here, another one there, and so on and so forth. Now up here we might actually have to rebuild them a couple of times because they overheat. We'll have to see how this exactly behaves. But from the looks of it, we have enough materials. We just need to make sure that we actually bring the cables all the way over, like so. And we want to power up all of these auto sweepers. Yeah, that's going to be a heck of a building project, I would say. Also, actually, I should switch to gold amalgam for the cabling here as well, since I have that readily available and don't need to go down all the time. We need mechatronics engineering to actually build these, so we should unlock that. Yeah, we can totally spend these points now. Let's go ahead and maybe prioritize 1 or 2 or 3 auto sweepers, and that means they can already get started. We should do all, but with a low priority, so Nathan isn't going for it. And yeah, now we're basically collecting everything right here. Now, preferably, I would like to add another auto sweeper, so maybe we have to remove this ladder. And this way I will be able to pick all the ice and everything, bring it to this automatic dispenser, and it should drop all the way down to here, where it then can be picked up by the next guy, so we can get it into a cold area as soon as possible. So right here I would like to see another one. Connect that with the wire, and here I would like to do everything that is liquefiable. Now let's copy over the settings for these guys and we can get started with the big item collection. Alrighty, we are back, and as you can see, I totally cleaned up the upper portion here. All the materials are now in this single spot except the liquefiable materials. I brought them all down here with this automatic dispenser, so we have quite a bit of ice available to, for instance, build temp shift plates out of. I had to get a little bit creative here because the solar panels were in the way, but now we are ready to remove this again, including the extra cabling there. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do. And then I'm also gonna manually clean up everything that's on the floor. Can I even reach this? No, I cannot reach it. That means I have to build one ladder there. And of course, it is nighttime. Yeah, obviously. But I have to say, we've been doing great with the solar panels. Just to run a couple of auto sweepers, they are perfect. Good, looks like it is cleanup time now. And I'm bringing the materials just right here. I want everything sorted out, you know. And the last piece of copper, wonderful. Now, do we want to prevent the gases from escaping here? Probably. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is set up a joint plate here and then lead the cabling like so. So we can remove this part and then temporarily close off the gap there. I want to sweep up the rest on the top here, and then we are gonna close it like so. And there it is, all secure. Wonderful. Wow, I'm so quick. In this case, we can keep going with the auto sweepers right here. Some dispensers. Oh, I might have to put that one down. Actually, we just move over. And I should be able to still reach this spot, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. Let's put this one as far down as possible. If I put it down here, I should be able to reach up to this spot. I could do another one here, possibly. Maybe we should build the wires first. Get some of these things rolling. Just gonna move over and up. Yeah, essentially it doesn't really matter how we do it. All I want is to end up somewhere here. Yeah, just at the bottom of the ladder is gonna be my new collection spot. Okay, nice. Looks like everything has been installed. I found a more convenient solution. So this actually works here. We want to do everything at a low priority, and that's going to count for all of these automatic dispensers. And then I think I need to give my duplicant something to do. Yeah, I'm just going through a vicious cycle with the ice. Well, I suppose we could do something similar here on the other side. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where the next dispenser would go. Another sweeper right there, and so on and so forth. Wow, this is actually gonna take a lot of auto sweepers to bring everything here to the center ladder shaft. but I guess we're just gonna keep on doing it. Why the heck not? Let me route the cable here. You know, I'm really happy that the automatic dispensers don't actually require power, and I never understood why that is. Why are they functioning? Why do they even have a power slot? Nobody knows. But I have to say, it does start to look much better now with all the stuff cleaned up. I mean, just look at the top portion. It's almost organized. Oh, and before I forget, what we should also do is remove these tiles, every other tile, so all the debris on top of it can drop. And we're gonna do the same thing here, just with every platform we still have resources on. Even this one here, I'm gonna replace. And then we can simply get those tiles back and they're gonna be squeaky clean and it's gonna be automatically cleaned up here at the bottom. Though we might want to remove this block so we can pick some of that stuff up. Oh wait, that auto sweeper is actually a problem because it can reach the spot here. I think I should be able to prevent this from happening by placing a block here. So this block here, this tile here should be inaccessible by the auto sweeper. And wait. Yeah, there we go. Now it's not acting up anymore. Wonderful. Replace those tiles, especially the ration box tile is going to be important before nighttime. And now we do the same thing with the other tiles, of course. And just like that, it's going to be cleaned up. And of course, the ration box tile is the only tile I haven't taken care of for some reason. Let's maybe prioritize that. I'm also gonna take my time to sweep up some of the stuff here. Shouldn't be too much left. And then where are we gonna dump it? I think right there. Just everything except from normal water I would like to dump. Ah, okay, they're picking out the bleach stone. This is not good. This is not good. Bleach stone, I want to keep you in there. That should be the only dispenser I need to do this with. Now, I think what I want to do for this collection spot is put it a little bit underground. And we're just going to go ahead, fill this up with a little bit of water or something. There it is. All we need is a little bottle emptier here, and we should be able to fill this up. Should we go with ethanol? No, that actually has a low tolerance for heat. Vaporization point is already 78 degrees. On the other side, we do not really have anything that is 78 degrees at the moment. That is just laying on the floor. So as a matter of fact, we're gonna go for ethanol. Let me just set up a pump here, maybe without destroying any of the uranium. Looks like the first auto sweeper is already done with its job. That is always good news, so I can start cleaning up everything before the first dispenser there. And I think what I want to do is go down here a little more regularly. So we're just gonna do a diagonal setup. And what am I doing here? I'm bringing stuff to these bottle emptiers. That's not good. Yeah, they should have a lower priority here. And instead we're gonna dump everything here except for normal water. So this setup, as a matter of fact, can go. And as mentioned in here, enable auto bottle. We want to drop the ethanol. Pump up a good load. Yeah, 200 kilograms. We're gonna do one more bottle. And of course, I'm always doing these things in order to prevent anything from off-gassing. But it also helps equalizing the temperatures. There is my second bottle. That should be enough. After that, we're gonna remove it. You know what? I just noticed the gold volcano became dormant. I'm not sure how long ago this actually happened, but we should take the opportunity to maybe prepare this. Let me see. I just want to get a liquid lock in here with enough space to set up a pump so we can make a vacuum. And I think to get the materials out of there, I'm just going to set up another automatic dispenser that I'm going to be able to use myself. And that's going to be everything sweep only and the highest priority. So I am not going to any other storage. And then I believe we still need a geographical analysis, which should be easy. Now with the recent morale boost. And yeah, I'm going to be needing a pump to get those gases out of there. And then I guess we just need a little bit of power. Yeah, that's not too much of a stretch for the cable. And it would be great to pump out the room and analyze it at the same time, though I fear then I'm just gonna have to catch my breath every time. So instead we're gonna analyze it right away. And there we go. Let's hope it's gonna be dormant for a couple more cycles, so we actually have the time to set ourselves up and get ourselves prepared. And I guess these two blocks here, I want to exchange them with igneous rock as well. And look at that, we just gained another science point here, which currently sets us to 9. Together with all the bonuses, that is 17 science, and so we are analyzing this pretty darn quickly. We might even finish it in this cycle. There it is, all completed. Let's see when it erupts the next time. Next activity, 1.4 cycles? What? Oh my gosh, this is so horrible. How can my timing be this bad? We now have to... Wow, okay, we have to hurry up. Oh no, I cannot even do it in this cycle. Yeah, it's gonna be nighttime soon. You know what? We might... let me see. 1.4, 1.3 cycles now. Oh, how long is it gonna take to pump this out? You know what? We might actually set up some security measures here. What if we just go ahead and build a cold temp shift plate at the eruption spot? I'm then gonna use some water as a liquid lock just temporarily. And what this is gonna do with the first eruption, we're gonna have a solidified coal tile here that is gonna prevent the volcano from erupting any further. But geez, how did I miss this volcano being dormant for such a long time? Same thing here, the aluminium volcano is at the moment dormant, but now I'm too afraid to analyze it. 1.1 cycles until the next activity. I mean, we can still hope that maybe it takes a cycle longer to do everything. There's my water. Just a little bit, that's enough. Thank you. And you know what? While we're at it, I would like to make it 1 block higher. That would be great. Dude, hurry up already. Jeez, how are we doing at the bottom? Ah, nice. Okay, it's coming along. It's just the freaking swamp chart hearts that I have so many of that actually do not go bad either. So we might have to destroy them otherwise. Yeah. Okay, now the pump can go for it. Our liquid lock is in place and we just have to build that temp shift plate now. 0.7 cycles. Yeah, I think we should be all safe and sound. Wonderful. Just building the cold temp shift plate. And you know what? We might even be able to execute this before its next activity. 0.3 cycles. I'm just hoping that it doesn't erupt immediately. Come on, just 60 milligrams left to pump out. Next activity is in about 40 seconds. Yeah, we're screwed. I mean, it does need to raise pressure, right? Yeah, look at that. No, wait. Erupts in 36 seconds. Okay, I'm screwed. Thankfully, we built that temp shift plate. Otherwise, I don't know how this would have ended. 10 seconds left to go and we are still pumping it out, though we're down to the micrograms. Okay, now yeah, there we go. That actually worked much quicker than I anticipated. We now have that refined carbon tile right there, together with a bunch of refined metal, but that basically means we can now pump out the room, which it is now all pumped out almost. And then at a later date, we'll be able to just enter the room and do something with it. Let's get that gas pump removed and everything. Also, the cabling can go again, and then we just need to clean things up. Let's make sure we pick that up first here, and then we're gonna close this off and be happy about it. We can now also remove the liquid lock in this case, and nobody knew we were ever here. How wonderful is that? Okay, I would say at this point I'm gonna wrap up the episode. You now know how this planetoid has been organized, and in the next episode we can start building contraptions for all of these volcanoes. So that is gonna be quite fun. But with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching, have a great time, and hopefully I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Bye bye.